Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to be doing a what we eat in a day, me and my 14-month-old toddler. We're not super fancy, we're on a budget, so a lot of what we eat is very budget friendly, and I just try not to complicate it. I've been learning so much about food and cooking since becoming a mom. I just give myself grace because I am learning. I spent most of my life hardly ever cooking. I just didn't enjoy it. Since becoming a mom, I really became a new person with new interests. And so cooking became a really fun thing to learn. And I am still learning so much. Let's start off with breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, I made us eggs and spinach in like a scramble. This is a very typical breakfast for us. We eat this fairly frequently, and I actually made a little bit more this morning because Nick had a later start at work. Elliot loves this meal, even with the spinach. I love it because it's good in protein and good in iron. It's just a really good meal to start off the day. We love this breakfast. It's super simple and very quick. I can whip it up in a few minutes, and I love that for me. So that's what we had for breakfast. After breakfast, I made myself a warm drink. I used to be a coffee first thing in the morning on an empty stomach type of person for years and years, and it's only been in the last few months that I've changed to drinking lemon water in the morning. It's a great source of vitamin C. I also put my collagen in it, and it also still provides that warm drink in the morning without it being coffee. And I usually will have a coffee a little bit later on in the day. I just found that my body reacts to that a little bit better, not having coffee first thing in the morning. Now what I need to be prepping is I am going to be making a venison pot roast. Nick, one of his clients that he was working for, ended up just gifting us some venison meat. I need to get on this because it needs to be cooking all day. We're gonna start prepping so that this can be going throughout the day and be ready for dinner tonight. For context, I wanted to add that I am still breastfeeding multiple times a day. So as far as where he's getting all his nutrients, he's still getting a lot of nutrition from just plain breastfeeding. Thought that might help in context of his meals as well. We are still going strong breastfeeding for 14 months. Very proud, very thankful to the Lord for keeping my supply up this long, for giving me the strength to keep going even when it's hard. Didn't want to leave that out since that's obviously a huge part of his nutrition every day. I think I'm going to prep a little bit more carrots and just have them in the fridge as a snack. While I already have all of the utensils out and I'm already in it, I think I'm just gonna make some more because Nick sometimes takes carrots and peanut butter to work. I'll sometimes just munch on them throughout the day. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so baby woke up from his nap a little bit prematurely. I really need to get this crock pot started though, so, oh Lord, I pray that I can do this. I think I'm just gonna let him play with some pots and some pans in the kitchen because I still have a lot to prep. That was quite interesting. I knew that I was on a time restraint with getting this in the crock pot, and then Elliot woke up prematurely from his nap and was very cranky. By some miracle, it's all in the crock pot and going. Okay, dishes are done, but I got my Thrive Market order. This is my second order because this year Nick and I took the plunge to get a Thrive Market membership. So we're gonna do it for the whole year, which equates to about $5 a month. I'll show you what we got this time. A lot of these things are just like brand new things that I've never tried before. I can't necessarily give reviews on any of this stuff. Actually, the first thing I can give a review on, because this is a repurchase, these are the Lebby chickpea snacks. These are so delicious. And then I thought this sounded really delicious. It's Daily Crunch Coffee and Coconut Nut Medley. Either I can have as a snack or Nick can take to work. Then I got riced broccoli. Never had anything like that, but it sounded healthy. This was their free add-on, the Element Drinks electrolyte packets. This was just free with purchase, so they gave a bunch of their little flavors, and I'm very intrigued to try these. We were out of honey, so I got the Thrive Market honey, and I haven't had honey with the classic honey bear in so long, and so cute, right? A honey latte would be pretty delicious today, so maybe I'll do that. I was so intrigued by these. These are mac and cheese, but made with chickpea pasta. We don't usually have mac and cheese in our house, but I figured this is just a really nice pantry staple if I'm just feeling like I do not want to make anything else. And then I also wanted to try the Thrive Market brand. I haven't had mac and cheese in so long, you guys. It's just not something that we keep around the house. So this is kind of funny that I got so much mac and cheese in this order. These sounded absolutely delicious. Dark chocolate covered almonds. And then I do know that I already love these bars. They're the Simple Mills. This is the peanut butter chocolate chip. Love these. And then these are the chocolate brownie. Nick likes to take these to work as well. And then I thought I would try something else from Simple Mills, and this is just their almond flour crackers in farmhouse cheddar. So I wonder if these are kind of like Cheez-Its. Then I got 2 bags of the farfalle or bow tie pasta. This is one of my favorite non-string pasta. Nick and I were talking about that the other day, like what are our favorite pasta shapes? The bow tie or the farfalle is definitely my favorite of the non-stringed, and then I think I like linguine the best for the other type of pasta. You should comment below what pastas you like. I think, what was Nick's? Nick's was angel hair and penne, I believe. Mini penne is also delicious if you haven't tried that. So this is something I'm super excited to try. They're all the rage these days. The Poppy probiotic sodas. Nick is a big soda drinker and loves to have like a sparkling, some sort of fun drink after work. But this is their version of Dr. Pepper, I believe. And so I really wanted him to try this since it's just so much better for you. Total sugars is 5 and only 4 grams of added sugar, where like a soda would be like probably 40, 50, 60 grams of sugar. Craziness. And then this one would be one that I would be intrigued by because I love watermelon flavored things. This I ended up grabbing. This is the Primal Kitchen's garlic Alfredo sauce. I do eventually want to just start making my own Alfredo sauce because a lot of the ingredients in store-bought Alfredo sauces I'm not a big fan of. But I figured for easy access, I'll try one of these. It is fairly expensive. It's a little bit more expensive than I would probably want to pay on a regular basis. That is my Thrive Market order. I'll show you an overview of everything laid out. Okay, it's lunchtime. I had an idea of what I was going to make. I was going to make quinoa with cucumbers, but my cucumber was moldy. Sad day, because I was really looking forward to that. But because I just got the Thrive order, I figured why not try their chickpea mac and cheese. I'll be making this for lunch. I need to make a coffee. I don't need to make a coffee, but I really want to make a coffee. I have my honey now. I am going to do a honey latte. I'm gonna put it in a to-go cup because I have been reheating my coffee so much. It just feels like it cools off way too quickly. I'm so excited to have honey again. I also like to add some sea salt to it. Let's make a latte. tasty. We are heating up the water for our chickpea mac and cheese. I am actually getting increasingly excited to try this. I don't think I've had mac and cheese, or I've made mac and cheese even in this house, and we've lived here for almost 2 years, which is such a blessing. I was also thinking about that. I love this house. I feel incredibly blessed by the Lord to live here. Like, he provided in such a beautiful way for us to get this house, and I have just enjoyed making this house a home, just piece by piece, everything coming together. It feels like home now. I love it. But that's just crazy to me. If you haven't watched any of our kind of journey of buying this house, I can leave our moving vlogs. It just looks totally different than when we moved in. I feel like it's finally starting to really feel like our home. I'll admit, like, for a while it just didn't feel homey to me, so I put in a lot of effort in trying to decorate it in a way that feels homey and feels cozy, and I think cooking in it more often, playing games in it, and just like really utilizing it makes it feel like a home. I've just been so thankful. I don't know, I just got like swept with just thankfulness for where we're at right now. No season is perfect. Having this house after what we went through before, it feels like a full circle moment of like, thank you, Lord, for this blessing that we never thought we would be able to have. I'm just feeling extra grateful. So I did end up switching things up just a tad bit during the cooking process. I saw on the back of the box the mac and cheese with broccoli, and that just sounded really good. So I quickly threw some broccoli in there. We're doing the mac and cheese with broccoli because it just looked delicious. So some chickpea broccoli mac and cheese. Do you ever do this where like you debate, is this a spoon or a fork meal? Is mac and cheese a spoon or a fork meal for you? I'm going with the spoon. I'm not sure if that's the right choice because I feel like I always debate this. Yeah. Yeah. Is this meal a hit? Do you want more broccoli? Y'all, this meal exceeded my expectations. Actually, the broccoli is almost, sad to say, the star of the show. I know it's kind of funny. Elliot and I both love the broccoli in this. Major hit, and definitely add the broccoli. Okay, it is snack time for Elliot. One of my mom hacks is just to keep a cutting board and knife out almost all day for the stage that he's at because I cut everything up for him. Do you want a banana? He loves bananas. You want some banana? All right, so Elliot is napping. I've kind of dimmed all the lights. This is now just hot water to keep me warm, but I'm going to sit down and do some reading. I have like a little ambiance thing on the TV. This is the book that I am reading for the 4th time, I believe. It's phenomenal. Humility by Andrew Murray. I'll leave it linked. Because this is all about what I eat, I am going to eat one of these Simple Mills, the peanut butter chocolate chip one. I think I like this better than the brownie one. I'm gonna have this, water, and do some reading while Elliot naps. Okay, so we're probably like an hour and a half away from dinner. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a snack to hold him over. I'm gonna do a string cheese and then some grapes. I might also have a string cheese because that sounds good. You want some nummies? Pot roast is looking amazing, by the way, and smelling amazing. Some more grapes. Okay, it's finally dinner time. Nick got home a little bit later. Elliot is definitely on the verge of, I mean, it's his bedtime right now, but I wanted him to have some of this. I am going to plate everything up on these pasta dishes. I don't know what I was doing without these. It's always like, do I put this on a plate? Do I put it in a bowl? This solves that problem. I love these. I got them on Amazon and I just use them for everything.
Ooh. Yes, drum for the food. Okay, watch out. Lean back. Here we go.
Dinner.
Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for my wonderful wife who is so diligent and so excited and adventurous to try new meals. Pray that you bless this food to our bodies. And we love you in your holy and precious name. Amen. How fun.
And there comes Tibbs. Wow, you finished? You want more? Of course, buddy. Here's some potato and carrots. Let's get you more meat. Okay, so the pot roast was a hit, and now I'm gonna make some cookies. This is literally the simplest, easiest cookie recipe. So 1 egg, and then I am going to do a 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. Not quite a full 1/2 cup of just regular granulated sugar. And then I'm going to do a cup, but I eyeball this, of almond butter. You can also do peanut butter if you prefer, but I really wanted to try almond butter this time. I've made these cookies 3 times now, but just different variations every time. And play with different kinds of sugars, you know, peanut butter, almond butter, mix a bowl. I'm gonna place them onto a parchment paper. Then they bake at 350 for about 12 minutes. They're like my new favorite cookie recipe because I can just whip them up so easily and I always have the ingredients.
Alright, we had lots of good playtime before we Ooh.
I guess ASMR. And then Tibbs meows.
Yummy.
I like that. It does taste like a Dr. Pepper. Wow, that's impressive. I give my approval for this as a watermelon lover. Clink, clink with the new drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, cookie time. That's going to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.